Hey guys, I don't know if you knew it or not, but we actually do sell t-shirts here for the YouTube channel. Now, I know you guys may like being nude, but here in the real world, we like wearing clothes. And what better way can you do that? By buying one of our t-shirts. So go to teespring.com and pick any of the shirts that you see us wear on the show, and you can be like us, not nude. Hi guys, welcome to the Rule of Two, where the Star Wars news saga continues. I'm Terrence, and I'm all alone, but I am the only person who really loves Star Wars as much as you guys. So, with that being said, there actually was a trailer that just recently dropped for the book of Boba Fett, and I can't wait to talk to you guys about everything that I saw in the trailer, as well as what that means, or what all of it means for what we're going to get in the show going forward. And I know we haven't done a Rule of Two in quite some time, but I'm ready to get back into Star Wars with you guys now that they're dropping some information. So let's get into it. All right, so the first thing with this trailer is it seems that we're going to now see how Boba Fett takes over Jabba's throne, because it seems like it's all going to take place on Tatooine. We see Boba and Fennec Shand first arrive to Tatooine and go right to Jabba's palace and confront who's taking over his throne, who's sitting on his throne, and who's running his crime syndicate. It does look like he is going to go Godfather, Michael Corleone style of uniting all of the families, which is a great thing to kind of think of it, especially when it seems like there are multiple crime syndicates out there. We've heard about Crimson Dawn and whatever happens to be up under Jabba, because he is referring to all of the captains. I want to say capos, I'm thinking about Sopranos so much. All of the captains that are out there, and how they can be more profitable. And I like that attitude for him. Instead of wanting to rule by fear and power as the Hutts normally do, I like that he was like Michael Corleone again, saying like, look, we can make some money if we all work together, uniting the families. We don't have to cut each other's throats. We just need to go out there and do what's going to be best for business. So I do like that approach with him. And I do like that they're using Fennec Shand a little bit more, as making Fennec Shand more his right-hand man, as far as helping keep the peace. Boba doesn't seem to have to do so much dirty work until we get to that part of the trailer where it seems like he's macing somebody with somebody's staff or long mace that they have. But it seems like he's going to be more controlling, ruling factor of this show. Now, it does bring up one of my first questions in this show, is that where are the Hutts at this point? I know Jabba died because we're a little further advanced, but that doesn't mean all the Hutts are gone. Have they not tried to come back and take over Jabba's syndicate to run his palace? So it is a little bit curious about why somebody else is ruling in his stead and in the absence of Jabba, and not another Hutt back there to rule that they may have to overthrow. So, and where are the Hutts in the rest of the galaxy? Is this something that Boba is going to have to deal with going forward? Maybe some blowback from the Hutts with him taking power and control of that particular crime syndicate. Now, another thing that I had a question about is that since we're talking about crime syndicates, and I did mention the Crimson Dawn, are we going to run into Darth Maul with this? Is Darth Maul going to cross paths with us? Because we got to see him running a crime syndicate as far as the Clone Wars, a little bit in Rebels, and even in the Solo film, where we got to see live action Darth Maul back on screen running Crimson Dawn. And I thought really they were going to go somewhere with that. I mean, outside of the fact that Solo didn't perform as well as it should have performed, I want to see where they're going to do with that particular storyline. And this is a great opportunity for them to cross paths, dealing with two different crime syndicates, how Boba's dealing with Darth. It doesn't have to be like a full, like, hey, deathmatch type deal, but I would like to see how they're maybe part of the, bringing the families together, at least kind of seeing how that storyline plays out. Now, I am aware that in some of the book canon or comic canon, Kira is actually ousted, or at least Darth Maul has been ousted from Crimson Dawn, and Kira is actually taking control of Crimson Dawn. but they can even possibly bring her character into the show as well, because I'm hearing thoughts and kind of people speaking about the fact that they may be doing some type of spinoff with her character running Crimson Dawn going forward. So maybe that's how they kind of bring it in and kind of tie up all the loose threads they got going on in the Star Wars universe. Another thing that I was thinking about is that how is this going to how is him running the crime syndicate, how is the Resistance going to deal with that? They actually had announced a Star Wars, the New Republic Rangers, I think the show was called. So dealing with them, how they police the galaxy. So with Boba running a crime syndicate and Darth Maul still potentially running a crime syndicate, are they going to cross paths with the Rangers? Are they going to have to deal with them in the show? I'm really anxious to see. It seems like there's a lot of things set up right now for it all to kind of cross paths and be intertwined. I really want to know how this plays off. Will the Mandalorian, will Din Djarin actually be showing up on this show as well? That's yet to be seen. I do feel like the way that this show is going is more towards the concept footage and video that we've seen of Star Wars Underworld, that I originally thought the Mandalorian was going to go down that path, but the Mandalorian kind of went more lone rogue Ronin samurai path, where this one seems to like it wants to take over the mantle of being what's the dirt and the grimy part of the Star Wars universe. By the way, where everything happens in Star Wars. Empire didn't get anything, besides ruling. Empire didn't really get anything done. The Resistance didn't really get anything done. But it seems like if anybody needed something, or if anybody needed something to get done, it was always through some type of crime syndicate or underworld. So this is the real main part, controlling the glue of the Star Wars universe. So I would like to see how the Resistance, how are they ignoring certain things? Are there certain planets that they just don't touch, or will they be visiting and Boba has to somehow pay them off or kind of maneuver around them? I'm really kind of curious how that's actually going to work out. Also, too, will we see Rey at any point? This is now going on in the future, and it doesn't seem like they're going to do any more sequel films, at least not with her character anymore. Is she going to touch base? Will we run into any of the things that we set up in the sequel trilogy? Will we come across Finn? Will we come across Poe Dameron? Is this show just really going to be its own self? Because I feel like if anybody could kind of play in that crime syndicate aspect, it's probably going to be a Finn, because he really doesn't have any true allegiance, seeing that he was part of the Empire and then he went to the Resistance. He could play that gray area. So maybe we might, and Boyega's actually come out saying that he didn't want his character to be done with, and he's more than welcome to come back into the Star Wars universe. Trying to think what else I haven't actually talked about here. No, I think that's it. I think I covered it. It was like it was a 1.5-minute teaser, so there wasn't really much to see, but it did give us a lot of questions as far as where we can go with this show and with the Star Wars universe. So please, guys, put your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me what you guys got out of that trailer, out of that little teaser trailer, and where you think we're going to be looking at with the questions that I had. You think we'll see any of that stuff? Make sure you put it in the comments below, or any theories that you guys have, so that way I can read them and maybe talk about it in a later episode. Also, too, if you haven't got any merch from us, make sure you go to our t-shirt shop, the Teespring.com, which I'll have a link up. Really bad at talking about. We have everything from cups to masks to t-shirts, which I'm not wearing right now. Anything that you buy on there helps the show get better. And if you just want to just straight give us money, go to our Patreon. I'll have that link up there as well. Anything that you do donate from $1 on up, once again, does help the show to help us get better. So for Manny and Art not here and Carla not here, I'm Terrence, and may the force be with you always. Wait, guys, are you still here? I'm glad you're still here. All right, so if you look down, it's somewhere over here. Look down. We actually have a Patreon. So if you guys watch the show and you really like what we want to do and you want to help support the show and you want to help me get an editor so I can get to sleep at night because I'm really tired and you guys see all my mistakes in the episodes. So please go to patreon.com/thegoods. Give us a penny, give us a nickel, give us $1.
Just don't give us the finger.
Don't do that. But make sure you do donate something because we do have some giveaways. There's posters, there's t-shirts.
I'll sign something for you.
Exactly. So take a look, guys, and help us out. We appreciate it.